What's up, fight fans? In today's video, fans went wild over Islam Makhachev's new striking techniques, though many missed the joke entirely. Meanwhile, Ilia Topuria's coach, Javi Climent, dropped a nuclear take, claiming his fighter would kill both Makhachev and Oliveira in a stand-up war.
What's up, guys?
While the whole MMA world is waiting for Dana White to announce some big fights, the UFC boss made a post that really annoyed fans. We've got Javier Mendez's explosive comments, Paddy Pimblett's hangry fork-snapping meltdown,
Hey Ben, who the fuck bought them?
and the fading hype around John Jones versus Tom Aspinall.
The interest in this fight is getting less and less.
All this and more, let's dive in. We're about 9 weeks away from UFC 317, and Dana White still hasn't picked a main event. The fight between Dricus du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev is being saved for later, like Dana already said back at UFC Kansas City. But the June 28th card still needs a big-time headliner, something huge. Now all eyes are on Dana White and what move he'll make next. A super fight between Topuria and Makhachev would be the perfect way to save that June card. The fans want it, the UFC probably wants it, it just makes sense for business. But there's one problem. Makhachev hasn't agreed to the fight, at least not yet. That's why many believe the only way to make Makhachev accept this fight is to piss him off, push him hard enough to actually take it. And recently, Ilia Topuria's striking coach, Javi Climent, might have done just that. In an interview, he didn't hold back. He straight up said that Ilia would kill both Islam Makhachev and Charles Oliveira in a striking battle, not out of disrespect, but pure confidence from years of training. Climent said it based on years of training, experience, and what he's seen Topuria do to elite-level fighters. It's obvious to me that he kills Islam, Climent said, and even more clear that he kills Charles Oliveira.
No sé de qué manera Oliveira podría llegar a preparar una pelea con Ilia. Ilia arriba lo mata, lo tengo clarísimo, 100%. Tengo claro que mata a Islam, pero más claro todavía tengo que mata a Oliveira, hablando siempre con muchísimo respeto. Sí.
This is coming from the guy who helped Topuria knock out Volkanovski and hand Max Holloway. But these aren't empty words. This is a coach who believes his fighter is on a different level. But not everyone agreed. Many called it disrespectful, and others pointed out that MMA isn't just about striking, it's also about wrestling, grappling, and game planning. Others reacted to a recent video where Makhachev joked about his new striking techniques. But for those who missed the joke, he was just mocking his teammate Tagir Ulanbekov. Turns out, it's an old clip of a young Tagir back when he first started MMA training, and Makhachev was trolling him.
А боковой после апперкота? Да, он. Вот, отлично, похоже. Да, он назад не отходил, на месте он. Ой.
Khabib's team is known for this kind of banter. They're always clowning each other. Khabib himself loves roasting his friends. And Makhachev, he takes it to another level. The guy lives to clown around with his teammates. So yeah, this wasn't some crazy new strategy to take out Ilia Topuria or anyone else. Still, fans react. That combo is gonna 100% KO Ilia. I've seen enough. Topuria is dead. If Islam tries that against Ilia, he's going to sleep. I hope Belal wins so we get Belal versus Ilia instead. All that to get slept by the Matador. Bro out here doing side quests now. On a recent episode of Submission Radio, Dan Hooker spoke out and shared his opinion on who he thinks Islam will face next.
JDM wins 100%. Islam will go up and fight for the welterweight title. That's what they're all waiting on for this whole, we're waiting on for this weekend before anything gets announced with Islam or Ilia or any of that. It's all up in the air. I'd say JDM wins 100%. Islam goes up, and then we'll probably see Charles and
Topuria
fight for the lightweight belt.
Do you reckon that Belal and Islam
if Belal wins, then Islam will fight Ilia for the belt.
He was the guy that put the sport.
This is for you, Rampage.
Because people would watch him, they go, jeez.
Yeah, that timeline of MMA was so fun.
It was
with
fun.
Rampage Jackson also.
Oh yeah, when Rampage KO'd him, he became the man.
So they talk about the glory and the UFC, the golden age, and different times. And Ilia Topuria, you got me messed up talking about you were one of his favorite fighters to watch.
Oh wow, cool. That's cool.
That make you excited?
Yeah, because that do make me excited because I watched this kid fight, and he has some great hands, and I've seen some of his combos, and now I'm watching his combos, and I was planning on doing that shit to Rashard Evans.
Yeah, his boxing, even like TJ said, his boxing is so tight, so clean, and the way he puts together combinations, TJ was very impressive.
While the whole MMA world is waiting for Dana White to announce some big fights, the UFC boss made a post that really annoyed fans. Instead of giving an update on UFC 317, Dana went to Instagram and posted about the PBR World Finals, a bull riding event.
What's up, guys? So, you know my bull, Twisted Steel, passed away recently, and I got a new bull. His name is Playmate.
My boy is violent. In 12 rides, he's only been successfully ridden once. Check him out May 8th in Fort Worth, Texas, Dana wrote. That's when the fans lost it. Comments flooded in, announce UFC 317, lil bro. Dang it, I thought this was about 317. Who cares? Announce UFC 317. Just drop the main card already, bro. Fans are clearly getting tired of waiting. And every time Dana posts about anything but the UFC, especially bulls, it only makes them more frustrated. After Khabib beat Conor back in 2018, the real drama kicked off when Khabib jumped over the cage and went straight for Dylan Dennis, McGregor's teammate. The moment became one of the wildest in UFC history. Now, years later, Khabib's coach has opened up about why that happened.
He jumped the cage and went after his coaches, and I never asked him, believe it or not, I never asked him why he did that until a couple years after. I said, Habib, why did you go after the cage? And why did you go after Dylan Dennis? He goes, well, coach, because his head coach, was too old and it would be disrespectful. So I had to go after Dylan. He was more my age. So I said, it was respect. Even in his anger, he went after Dylan. Yeah, he thought he couldn't touch the coach. He had to go after the younger one, and that was Dylan Dennis. And Dylan was the one that was talking the most stuff anyway. So he was egging Habib on through the whole fight. So he did that because number one, the coach is too old and he couldn't attack him.
Chael Sonnen just dropped a bold take, and it's got fans talking. According to the former UFC star, the hype around a potential fight between John Jones and Tom Aspinall is slowly fading away. This fight should be massive, but with Jones still recovering and making no real move toward a fans are starting to lose faith. And Sonnen's right. Once people stop believing in a fight, they stop caring. Right now, the UFC has a golden opportunity. But if things don't move soon, John versus Tom might just turn into another what if that never happens.
How do you rate Aspinall as a heavyweight? Some people feel like he hasn't fought the opposition, but I mean, I look at a guy that's got knockout power, he's got jiu-jitsu, he looks pretty complete. Like, how do you think he would have done against some of the greats back in the day? I think he would have done quite well.
I agree with you. I think Tom Aspinall is a great champion, is a great fighter. I think that he's going to be a future legend in his sport, and he's going to be around for for a long time. God willing, as long as he stays away from the injury monster. Yeah, I think he's going to be known as one of the greats.
We all know Paddy loves to eat. After every fight, he goes on an all-out food rampage. Burgers, pizza, desserts, you name it. Recently, Paddy briefly lost it, and this time it happened right before a meal. The dude got so excited, or maybe just hangry, that he snapped a fork in half before digging in.
Chicken pasta, lad. Who bought these forks, lad? Like, who the fuck bought them? Just nearly had a bit of plastic, lad. Whatever company makes these, you're a load of shit. You fucking bums. You bastards can't even put a little thick bit of plastic in. No wonder there's 79p a pack. Who the fuck bought them, lad? Hey, Ben! Who the fuck bought them?
The internet exploded, again, over one of the craziest questions of all time. Could 100 men beat one silverback gorilla? It's the kind of wild debate that first went viral on Reddit years ago. And now it's back, full speed, and somehow even bigger. And who better to weigh in than the toughest people on the planet?
I saw a tweet saying that Mr. Beast did the challenge, and I am so stupid that I went to the Mr. Beast channel to see if that was... I believe that everybody will get by a gorilla.
Who has the better chance?
Nobody. Have you seen a gorilla? There's no way a human being can defeat an animal like a gorilla. You have to think about that. Who is going to be the first one that goes?
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're gonna get
30.
Killed instantly, right?
Yeah.
And then everybody will, okay, I think I'm not gonna... I'm good with that. I think I'm cool. Now, they don't have money and then talking about a gorilla? That,
you sound like Andrew Tate, bro.
No, I don't care about what he has to say too. I'm just saying, do something with your life, my brother.
What should they do, bro?
They should subscribe on that channel.
Could 100 men take down one gorilla?
You saying the humans have no weapons? No weapons, just hands.
Give me like 3 of me, and I think we'll take them out easy.
One gorilla? It's easy, bro. I'm smart, I'm strong, I'm training every day. You think I cannot take one gorilla?
100 men?
The gorilla, bro.
100%. 100 men can take down a silverback gorilla. What we're gonna do is, though, we're gonna sacrifice a few of them. Yeah, easy.
100 men win?
Me alone.
What's the strategy? Choke?
So I'm gonna take my t-shirts off, my pants off. You know, don't worry.
Like the first wave of guys coming in, and I picture the gorilla just like smush, just like their heads in like a row, just like.
You got a 22 and you shot a gorilla. That's not gonna chip and piss it off, right? So what the fuck are your fists and your feet gonna do?
And then shoot, take him down, boom, boom, easy, man. Easy. I think I can take one gorilla.
600 pounds.
600 pounds? Maybe inside trip.
That's all for today. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it.